All right, guys, it's another day for shotgunning. I've kind of been on the shotgun kick lately, and that's not really like me. We usually don't do a lot of shotguns around here, but anyway, the gun I'm shooting today is a Savage model 755A. It's kind of unique. It's got some kind of engraving on it. Not how well you guys can see that, but I'm sure back in the day, this guy was probably a pretty premium shotgun. You guys can see that I got a little chip out of the stock right there. Got a little couple dingers up here on the barrel. You know, the gun's not in perfect condition by any means, but you know, I think that there's some of these older shotguns that are kind of what I call sleepers. Great value. Got this gun at a very fair price. I feel really good about it. Don't know much about it. It's kind of a copy of the Browning Auto 5 design. You know, there's what a great design old Mr. Browning did for us on that, and it's been copied by a lot of others. I've got a Franchi that's kind of the similar design, you know, with the barrel moving deal. So that's kind of the Browning Auto 5 trademark, of course. This one doesn't have the big hump, you know, and Savage did make almost exact clone to the Auto 5. I've never been around them, but I think this one is probably the same action internally, but just has a little bit different look to it. For me, I have a weird fit for shotguns. Most of the shotguns, the comb is too high. So when I throw the gun up, my eye is too high to get a good accurate shot. So then what I end up doing is driving my face into the stock, kicks, hits me in the face, pretty uncomfortable. It's taken me a lot of years to get that figured out. But you know, when I was a kid growing up, I shot a double barrel Savage, pretty heavy on the front, and I don't think it when it kicks, it doesn't come up as much. So I think that's how I got by so long. And then when I've started shooting these other guns that aren't quite that front heavy, I notice that more. But this gun fits me very well. When I first picked it up, you know, what I was told by my older brother, it's a lot more into shotguns than me, is just close your eyes, throw the gun up. When it's comfortable, open your eyes. And if your sight's aligned, the gun fits. And that's what I did with this one. It seems to fit good. So I hope you guys see in my other video that I got an 870 with a bent barrel. Never knew it. How I figured it out is I was doing some patterning with some buckshot. And that barrel patterned at, I think we were shooting at 30-40 yards, way to the left. I mean, the center of the pattern was a foot to the left at 40 yards. So that's my excuse for doing all the missing for all them years. But anyway, so what I decided to do today, just to kind of give this one a check out, is I've got some number 4 buckshot. I've got a clean piece of cardboard down there about 30 yards. So we're going to shoot that first and see how the pattern goes. So the ammunition I'm using today is this is some Celeron Belay, I think is how you say it, a number 4 buckshot. So I think there's 27 pellets in there. So I think this will give us a pretty good idea of how it patterns. I just measured the choke. It doesn't say on it. You know, a lot of these guns will tell you what the choke is on it. This one, I can't find it anywhere. So I measured with calipers. I think it's a modified choke. So it'll be interesting to see how this patterns. So we're going to take one shot with them, and then we'll see how that goes. And then I've just got some 1 ounce number 7.5 target loads. I wanted to see if this gun will cycle the 1 ounce loads. I mean, I believe that might be the lightest load you can get in a 12 gauge. So if it goes good with the buckshot, we'll throw some clay pigeons and see if we can hit anything with this. So here we go. So something a little bit interesting about this gun is to load it, you have to push the button on the side. And I don't know if that's an Auto 5 thing. I don't think that it is. I've been around some Auto 5s, I don't remember that. But you have to push that button while you load the shell into the magazine. So I don't know if that's just a kind of unique to this gun, or if there's other guns that are that way, but I don't remember the Auto 5 having that little characteristic. So I didn't even clean the gun or lube it or anything. The gun seems pretty clean, but that bolt seems a little sluggish. So maybe after we do our shooting done today, I'll take it in the house and do some cleaning on it. Here we go. Number 4 bucket, 30 yards. All right, let's walk up and have a look. Okay, I don't think we have a bent barrel here. Of course, here's the point of aim. I got one of the buckshots right in there. It seems to pattern just a little bit high. Hope you guys can see all these, but you know, here's the furthest one to the right, maybe a foot or so to the right. furthest one to the left, maybe about the same. I would say the majority of the pattern is very well centered. So I'm real tickled that no bent barrel issues. So, and patterning just a little bit high, that might be just the way I was holding it, but point of impact was here. So I think I might shoot one of the 7.5s at the target, or excuse me, at the cardboard, and we'll see how it patterns. All right, so we're gonna take another shot at the cardboard. This is just a 1 ounce 7.5 load. I'm not sure it'll even cycle the action. I guess we'll find out. Cycled the action perfectly, knocked and held the bolt back. So, man, I am pleased as punch so far with this gun. Let's walk up and have a look. Okay, the pattern is perfectly centered. I'm really happy with that. It seems to be slightly high, not as much as the buckshot. Probably the most concentrated is right in this area. So, like I say, I'm saying slightly high, not extreme. I think the gun is shooting great. All right, so this is one of those little step throwers. You know, just put your foot on that. So it'll be interesting because I have never done this before by myself, but it's the way it is. All the kids are grown and gone out of the house, so here I am taking care of business, I guess. But so we're gonna throw a couple of these and see if I can hit them. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to throw myself a couple of pigeons. The gun feels like it probably needs a good cleaning. The way the bolt cycling is maybe just a little bit sluggish. Got a couple rounds in the magazine just to make sure that it functions good. So here we go. We'll see if we can hit anything today. Gun seems to be cycling good. I hit the first bird there. We'll throw a couple more. There's 2 hits in a row. So far, so good. Well, that was 3 hits in a row. Brand new gun, brand new to me. Of course, it's probably 40 or 50 years old, but I think that's a really good place to quit. 3 hits in a row, pattern good. We're gonna call this a day. I am really tickled with this gun. For what I paid for it, I got a great price on it. Man, I am just pleased as punch with this guy. You know, I think in today's world, there's a few of them sleepers still out there. I think Savage is real good about supporting some of these older guns. If you guys have any experience with that, let me know in the comments. I don't have a lot of experience with older Savages. My shotgun that I've had since I was a kid is a Savage Model 311. Got it brand new in 1982. And packed that thing a million miles. It has been flawless. It's been a fantastic gun. So I don't have a lot of experience with Savages, customer service, support on parts, any of that. You know, I know right now in the bolt action world, they're killing it. Some of their lower end guns are fantastic. So anyway, wanted to share this with you guys. These guys are sleepers, I think. Shoot, I am just happy as I can be with this gun. So anyway, please subscribe if you haven't. Want to thank everybody that has. I've had a little bit of an upsurge in subscriptions lately. You know, of course we're trying to hit that magic 1,000 subscribers and seem to be chugging along and just keep growing all the time. So appreciate everybody that's doing that. Appreciate the support. Had some great comments lately. I want to tell the guys thanks for that. Had some real fun conversations about these guns and some of these projects we're working on. So anyway, thanks everybody. I really appreciate the support of the channel, and yeah, look for you a nice Savage 755 in the pawn shops. If I can get a good buy on one of these and have a great little workhorse. So thanks for watching.